If you want to speak beautiful French, then one thing I really recommend you master are the nasal vowels. And a lot of my students get hung up on the R sound. And if your goal is near native pronunciation, then that is an important one to master. And if you still want that one, let me know in the comments. But if you say arbre instead of arbre, French people will still understand you no problem. But if you don't hear the difference between vent, which is wind, vont, which is go, and vin, which is wine, and if you can't pronounce those correctly, you're probably having a hard time understanding people, and you're probably having a hard time being understood as well. I have definitely come across non-native French teachers who aren't super clear on the difference, or who at least don't understand it well enough to be able to teach it in a clear way to their students. But I think it's something that should be covered starting on day one in French class. Our second one is and again, paying attention to the mouth shape. Our lips are totally round for un. We use the back of our tongue to slightly block the back of our throat and trap some air in our nose. And that takes us from O to un. This one I think is the easiest because it's the most clearly visible in the mouth shape because it's so round. Un. And we hear this in bon, son, mignon, anything that ends in tion in this sion. And our last one is un. Now this is technically a nasalized sound, un. But since the major difference between the nasal vowels is the mouth shape, I prefer to teach it more as a nasalized a, like an apple, because this exaggerates the mouth shape that we really need to be able to distinguish these sounds and to make sure we're pronouncing them all differently and correctly. So say a, like apple, a, and then again, same thing, using the back of our tongue to slightly block the back of our throat, and that will trap some of the air in our nose, giving us a nasal vowel. So not a, but un. This one is very commonly mixed up with the first one, which was en. Again, pay attention to the mouth shape, not en, but un, en, un, en, un. And we hear this in words like lapin, incroyable, vin, and then to tie it all together, you can practice the phrase un bon vin blanc, un bon vin blanc, un bon vin blanc, un bon vin blanc. If you like that, but you need help with all of the other sounds or you want more practice, I'm happy to announce that my e-course Sound French Pronunciation with Alisa is officially open, but registration is only going to be open for 3 weeks. So if you want in, make sure you jump on it now.